It's the weekly show about rAVe with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.
Hello, everyone. Steph Beckett here. It is your weekly episode of rAVe TV. As you can see, I'm solo for right now. I think Gary is getting out of a late meeting. It's kind of a weird day. We had Replay ISC. Oh, there's Gary. We had Replay ISC earlier at 8 a.m. our time for our European audience. Hi, Gary.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Welcome to rAVe TV.
Yeah, well, I'm here.
I was telling everyone that it's kind of a wonky day for us because we were live at 8 a.m. our time to do a replay of ISC for our European audience. We're doing rAVe TV now, and then we're going live once more at 2 p.m. our time to do a replay of ISC for our American audience. And we've switched up the content, and we're showing different product videos. So it's just a day of live for me and Gary. But continuing on, because it is, the industry's only AV news show that's live. How many times am I going to say live today? I wanted to just go ahead and announce that registration for InfoComm 2023 is now open. And if you go and register using the link that we include and use our code rAVE, you can get on the show floor for the low, low price of nothing. So,
and if you come by our booth after coming in the show floor, all you got to do is come to our booth. If you use our code, come to our booth and we will give you a free t-shirt.
Yes, which I think I know what the design is this year, and it's great. I'm really excited about it.
It's a secret. We don't tell anyone the design until we get there. But last year, you may remember, we had the Never Forget VGA connector t-shirt.
I know, that was
We should have brought that and showed that because a lot of people hadn't seen that shirt.
Oh yeah, that was a good shirt. And then this year, I'm excited because I think we talked about it. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. But yeah, continuing on, don't forget to join us at 2 p.m. after we go off of here, because at 2 p.m. we are doing a session of ISE replay. So we are including a link. You just have to scan that QR code, and that will get you access to the registration page so that you can join us and see everything that Gary and I saw on the show floor of ISE. So continuing on, we are very thrilled that so many of you have filled out our February temperature check survey so far. We appreciate that. We've gotten a lot more people filling it out than last month, but continue to do that. This is basically just a tool for us to get your opinions on different things of the industry. We don't get to do that a lot, which is kind of interesting because we're a publication and we don't want to speak for everyone. So we want you to tell us what you think about these things so that we can continue to accurately write about them. So please fill those out. And as always, we are giving away 2 $50 Amazon gift cards to just random people who fill that out. So a little more incentive to do that. But before we continue on, I wanted to bring up a brief message from our sponsor and partner, rAVe.
Well, we should mention before this message that we are going to release the ISE Best
true.
of ISE awards today.
I forgot. Yes, we are.
Yeah, and that's what's going to take most of the rest of the day. Is we're going to actually go through each award and tell you who won the best products of ISE. So you're going to want to hang in today because this is the first time you're going to see it. And we're not going to publish this article until this afternoon, so you'll be the first to know which products won best of ISE. So sorry.
So we reserve that for the people who are very loyal and watch rAVe TV every week. So yes, continuing on, did you know that rAVe rAVe, you can bring voice tracking to its auto tracking MPTZ cameras? That's something that not a lot of people know, but you can. And there is an entire article about how you can do that on rAVe's website, and we have included that link. All you have to do is scan the QR code, and you will have the option to click on that article and show you all about how you can add voice tracking in. So very cool. But continuing on, Gary, between last week and this week, we published your case crystal ball for 2023. We talked about it a little bit earlier this morning, but I wanted to ask you, first of all, which predictions are you most proud of from last year to this year, the ones that came the most true?
I mean, actually, I went through and reviewed all my 2022 predictions and reviewed all of them, and I was definitely more than 80% accurate. Mm-hmm. I think I like the whole thing. I spent a lot of time on this year's 2023 predictions. there's a lot in there. There's a lot to unpack. If you haven't had a chance to read it, go to ravepubs.com. It's pinned at the top. And you can see, you can read all about it, but there's, a lot that's going to happen in 2023 that, that's going to affect our market. Right. A lot of new technology, a lot of new products, a lot of, adoption cycles are going to shift. Lot of stuff going on. And I think that, it's worth everyone taking a look at it, even if you don't. And I'd love for you to comment on if you don't agree with something. There's some stuff floating around even on LinkedIn right now where people agree and disagree and that kind of stuff. And I love that. So, I'm interested in seeing what people's opinions are.
You think that you're going, I guess you think you're going to be 100% right every year because that's why you make predictions.
I wish.
Well, but that's why you make the predictions, because you think that's going to happen. So, but you said this year you feel like the most confident that your predictions will come true.
Yeah, I did a lot more research. I had a lot more time to do more research. I think that there's a lot that's already kind of started behind the scenes that's happening there that I talked about. A lot going on with AI, a lot going on with new technology, a lot going on with standards, a lot going on with the way that products are brought to market. I think there's a lot of partnerships that are kind of obviously going to yield some new products and technology. So some of it's not hard to predict, but there's some bold predictions in there as well.
Awesome. So yes, it is one of our longest pieces that we publish every year on Rave Pubs, but as you all know, it's a great piece. So highly recommend reading it all the way through and letting us know if you disagree or if you have other thoughts. We welcome that. So continuing on, before we start announcing our Best of ISE 2023 awards, we wanted to just show a little video from our sponsor and partner, Shure. I thought that it would make a lot of sense to show one of their product videos from ISE rather than our normal commercial. So we are going to show you a video of Shure explaining its Plex range of microphones and headsets.
Hello, I'm Jack from Shure and welcome to our booth at ISE in Barcelona. I'm going to talk to you today about lavalier microphones and headset microphones for corporate and conferencing. So there's a couple of considerations for these products depending on what you want to do, and we have a range that is suited to whatever your requirement might be. This is our Plex range of microphones here, and all of these have a very robust cable. So when we designed these, we wanted to bring some of the Shure reliability, Shure robustness to the lavalier market, and these cables you need to break in the same place twice for them to completely fail. So they will outperform the competition. They're going to be really hard wearing. They can be curled up, thrown in a pocket, thrown in a box, and they will keep working for you without any problems at all. In terms of the different ranges, we have Twinplex, which has 2 diaphragms. The second diaphragm means that it is a much larger surface area on the microphone. So these have a very wide, very open sound. They sound really nice in conferencing environments. If you're going to go into a desk and really tweak it, all those fundamental frequencies are there. We then have Duraplex. As the name suggests, this is a very durable capsule. So this is IP rated. This can be submerged in water. It can go into deserts or be in really sandy, beachy environments. And if it can do that, it will work really well in your conferencing environment with people rolling them up, throwing them into pockets, whatever. Super durable product. And then we have Uniplex if what you want is a cardioid microphone. So if you are in an environment that has a big loud PA, you're struggling on gain before feedback, Uniplex is a good option to just put it on the lapel and it will just pick up the voice. All of these come in multiple colors. They also come with headsets and different connector options. But that's all from me today. If you want more information on these, please go to shure.com and search for Plex microphones. Thank you.
Those microphones actually won one of our Best of ISE awards, and I'll tell you why as we go through it. So, Steph, should we just jump right in the awards?
Yeah, let's jump right in. I want to do the first one because this is just something I like. All right. So yeah, Gary's going to
drum roll. Here's our Best of ISE awards.
Yes.
And these are the best products introduced at ISE. And by the way, there's only 2 products in here that are follow-ups of previous products. Every other thing was brand new. So we should mention that. So
for sure. So yes, first thing, most creative new digital signage product, that is Air Parfum. That I showed that video earlier on Replay ISE 2023. It is a it's completely creative in the way that this is an olfactory experience. So yeah, continuing on, Gary, you want to announce the next one?
Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the wrong button there. Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. So continuing on, best our most creative. Now we have, pay attention to the names of these categories because they matter. Okay. Most creative new LED product. Lang had the panel semi AM flex product, and that product, you can't really tell this from the image, but as you can see, it's a video wall that allows you to sort of offset the panels in different angles and from the same mounting system. So it's not a typical flush mounting system. It allows you to kind of pull some of them out, make kind of an artistic look from it. That's why it's listed most creative. There's a lot of LED products on the show floor, but this was the most creative of the LED products out there. So that's why it got this award.
Yeah. Continuing on with most creative, is most creative new portable projector, which is the Nomadix Eye projector.
Yeah, that projector, the reason why it won is because first off, it's battery operated. So there's no wires. It's completely wireless, battery operated, and it's bright. So what you get is a 4,000 ANSI lumens projector that is portable, that has a battery system. So for a rental project, so think about if you're doing rental and somebody wants to do outdoor image image mapping on the side of a building, and you just have no way of running power there. You don't want to have a generator sitting there generating power for the projector. You can totally run the content wirelessly to it using AirPlay or whatever other wireless system, but you can actually power the projector with a battery, which is kind of cool. So that was a neat product. Can you hear me okay, Steph?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just want to make sure you hear me.
So continuing on, most creative LCD product. This is JC Vision's customizable or regular displays. This is something that I brought up to Gary because I was like, Gary, never in my life do I remember anyone ever showing me a circular display. Like, yes, they can make a custom bezel for a rectangular display, but then the content isn't quite right. So this is the first time I ever remember being able to see one made in this way, which I just thought it was so
They have not only a circle, but they have all different sizes of rectangles and squares, and they'll customize for you as well. So this was kind of, again, notice the category, most creative LCD product, right? So they're showing you the ability to build LCDs in all sorts of different configurations from a design perspective. So there's sort of a theme coming here. If you look at from the LED product and LCD product, there's sort of a theme of design and kind of thinking outside the square or rectangle a little bit. Most mind-blowing, notice the name of the category, LED, was this. Check this out. This is a 0.4 millimeter. So this is a shippable product, 0.4 millimeter native 8K display. You can build a native 8K display from it, but it's 0.4 millimeter. That's a higher perceptual dot pitch than even direct view LCD. So now we're getting into really high resolution. And most of the big LED companies, have gone down to 0.6, but 0.4 is unheard of. Steph, what did you think of it? Did you have a chance to look at this?
I didn't have a chance to see it in person, which that's like how you really, really get the full effect, right? So I did not get a chance to see that in person, but I'm going to seek them out, obviously, next show, because I feel like the most narrow pixel pitch I got to see in person on a display was about 0.6, which is quite narrow, but 0.4 is just like,
go to 0.4. That's why they got mind-blowing LED. That's Leadman with 0.4 inch. The most creative new projector, and it's hard to get creative with projectors because projectors have been around for so long time. You got to watch this video because this image I don't think does it justice. But that head, that lensing head, this is Fujifilm's FP Z8000, which by the way is 8,000 ANSI lumens. They also have a 6,000 version, but that head is 360 degrees. So literally the lensing can be turned all the way around and up and down. So you have the ability to shoot down, you have the ability to shoot up, and it's all from one fixed lens. So therefore you don't have to change the lens on the projector. And Fujifilm is a lens company, so they're experts at this. And this is creative. Now, I'm not saying this is the projector for everyone. I'm not saying this matches every application. But if you're a rental company or you're install and you want to be able to, let's not install, but let's say you're a rental company, this is obvious, right? Because you have the ability to shoot images anywhere. But let's say you're a school and you want to have a projector on a cart, and and sometimes you're going to shoot it on a wall that's here, sometimes it's going to be here, sometimes you might even want to shoot it on the floor or ceiling just from a design perspective. That's what this product can do.
And that's amazing. So Best new DV LED launch. Obviously, the LG Magnet. It was such a creative launch. It garnered so much interest because it was behind a curtain until the first day of the show, which it was very removed. And it was so beautiful in person. Like 272 inches of a display is just, it's also almost like mind blowing because like you just don't think like, wow, like that just looks so much different than I thought it would.
Yeah, and it's using micro LED technology, 272 inches, and that means it's native 8K. It just was huge. I don't think you get the enormity of it from even that image there. The Here is the Future of UCC award goes to, and you're going to have to watch this video to understand this, but Jalinga has an AR presentation studio where he's writing on a piece of glass. It looks like a piece of glass, transparent display. And he can actually see through to the rest of the studio, and the content is actually appearing on the screen digitally. So it allows you to layer digital content and build a studio effect. And it's really cool. I mean, for
next level.
Yeah, next level for a school or for an in-house broadcast or for distance learning, distance education. This was really cool. And I don't really know another way to describe it. I could see meetings being presented this way in a really cool way.
Exactly. So best new Pro AV speaker goes to One Sound Contour CT28 Compact, which once again, you have to watch the video to get the full understanding of why this is, in our opinion, the best new Pro AV speaker we saw on the show floor. But
we also gave a Home AV speaker award too, and the product here is Screen Excellence has partnered with us with a company to build a series of really thin loudspeakers for home theaters. They're like an inch thin. It's hard to tell from this. You need to watch the video. That's the best new home AV speakers. Most creative new display mount. This was cool. Again, you should watch the video. It's from a company called iWork Hub. This allows you to take a collaboration board because it's VESA mount. You can see that's a VESA 400 by 400 mount. Take any collaboration board, put it on here, and this allows you to tilt it, to flip it, landscape or portrait, and it's all on wheels, and it has cable management built into it, and it fits every one of the collaboration boards. So it's a good way to make your collaboration board portable. And Steph, I'm a big believer that's what we should be doing with collaboration boards. So
in every meeting room, you're right. So yes, our most creative new higher ed podium / lectern goes to Temis Technology, the TK32H, which once again, like you have to watch the video. We showed it earlier on replay. There is absolutely nothing that this lectern can't do in terms of like, imagine everything that you want a podium to be able to do. This can do it. It's got, isn't it having a Lona built in,
scalar switcher built in, a 27 inch, I think it is it's either 24 27 inch touch screen built into it. The whole thing folds down and
reopens,
slides into that. You can tell that those are rails, kind of like drawer rails. The whole thing slides together, and it's electric. It can be raised and lowered, and there's a rack built into the bottom of the podium too, so it allows you to wheel it in and out. So I think higher education again could go into K through 12. It's a little expensive for K through 12, so I do think this is higher education.
Right. So higher ed for sure. So
I want to mention that. So this here, Aleo, we've talked about that as a collaboration software, but what they did at ISE was really cool. If you look carefully at the podium that's there, you can see that his screen layout matches the monitors that are in the room. This is a perfect example of digital canvassing. This allows you to take multiple pieces of content and drag and drop it with your finger on a touch screen that's on a podium onto any of those displays. So if you want to put a power presentation on the left, but on the two vertical displays, you want to put two people come into a room on Zoom, on one on the left, one on the right, you just literally drag and drop it. This is because all of the content in a meeting, all the collaboration, all of the video, all of the presentations, and all of the history all goes in this big digital canvas. And that big digital canvas is high resolution enough that you can divide it up and put it on multiple screens at the same time. And that's what Aleo is doing. So they get the most or best mind-blowing software or collaboration software.
Best new digital signage display goes to the Philips Tableau, which it is absolutely the craziest e-paper display that I've ever seen. And we actually have that video ready to go and show you guys, because Gary and I could describe it all day, but it's much better to show you guys how.
And remember, it has no wires.
No wires.
Yep, completely battery operated.
Hello, Martijn van der Woude here at the Philips booth at ISE Barcelona 2023. I'm very proud to show you our latest product, the Philips Tableau e-paper, which is a product that it fits perfectly in our sustainability agenda. So what is e-paper? It's a technology that is already many years on the market, but it was always black and white. And today we launch a full color signage product. It's 25.3 inch in size. And what is very cool about this product is that it gives a very clear picture, as if it is a display or if it's a paper, but it can of course be changed. The change time for a full color e-paper is around 25 seconds. So this is not something to show video or moving content. It is actually meant to show content that has a low refresh time. So let's say 1 time per hour, 1 time per day. That is perfect for e-paper. The most cool part of this product is that if the power is off, the picture stays on. So I can show this. So you see a very clear picture on this product. We put it on our sustainability wall. And as you can see, no batteries inside, no power plug inside. That's usually mounted on top. And actually, if we then move to the front, we see that there is a very clear and crisp picture on the display. So we are showing the latest technology, which has 60,000 colors. So if you look to the pictures on top, you see very nice full color displays that can show blue, that can show green. And this actually was, until the introduction of this product, not possible. So we are very confident at PPDS that this is a complete new product range, fits in the sustainability agenda of companies, zero power when you show pictures. So if you want to know more, come to our website ppds.com and we tell you more about this product range.
So yeah, that is.
Yeah, so battery operated, runs with no power, and it's off state is whatever the display's on. So you can imagine someone like Starbucks or any of these menu displays, the off state is the menu. That means it's not going to require hardly any power ever, and it will run on a battery forever. So that's product amazing. Obviously deserves it. Best new digital signage CMS, the Spinetics Aria Enterprise CMS. Again, go watch the video on the website. Get all of these videos, by the way, all these products are at ravepubs.com/ISE, and we will publish an article of these awards by the end of the day today. Most creative touchscreen control system interface. The reason why this is cool is because Zytronic has a touch overlay on a curved monitor, and it's 49-inch curved. I think it's 49 or 39. I can't remember which one it is now. Curved monitor, but it's designed to be used as a touchscreen display for a room. So it's very kind of unique application, and it has a operating system built into it. So I think that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. So yes, best new 21.9 non-touch LCD that goes to the Avacor AVL 1050D. And once again, like we could describe it all day, but please go watch these videos, and that gives you just like a greater understanding of why these won these awards. And continuing on,
and so we have what I have is we have in this case non-touch, and then we have touch interactive. The Team Board Ultimate got that. The Avacor is not touch. This one is touch. Again, these 21x9s are aimed at our response to Microsoft Teams front row and the new update to Microsoft Teams requiring 21x9. We also have the best 21x9 LED. So these are all in one packages. The Sharp NEC Panoramic View Bundle Screen Solution, as they call it. Yep. That was an LED based solution. Best 21x9 projection system. This was a tough one because there was Epson did a really good one, but Panasonic's demo was better. In this case, they're putting, if you look carefully in the back there, they're putting 2 projectors together, and they're making 16x9 out of 2 short throw projectors that are sitting literally 2 inches away from the wall. Yep. So this is a very inexpensive way of doing 21x9 with projection. As far as collaboration software goes, Mago, and I know that you shot a video with him that I know that you want people to watch online stuff, because you actually did a live demo with him.
Yeah,
the software is pretty cool.
It is. And before we continue on with our awards, I did want to shout out to our sponsor and partner, last one of the day, rAVe. And we have a video actually that we're going to show you guys about AV's secret weapon, which is the solutions engineering team at Legrand. So check this out.
Hello, I'm Brian with the Solutions Engineering team of Legrand AV. Did you know Legrand AV has a solutions engineering team? We are a dedicated group of experts that support our partners through their challenges of system design. We're a specialized team from across the AV industry who can help you build amazing AV experiences. When designing AV systems, we'll include both Legrand solutions and other manufacturers to create a complete system ready to deploy. We know you trust Legrand AV. Let us swap more Legrand AV products into your projects, or we can just help you find stuff that's in stock. From time to time, you need technical answers. This team is ready to get the answer or to find the right resource for you. And training. We know how important it is, and the solutions engineers are ready to provide basic or advanced, remote or in-person, hands-on, multi-branded training. You choose the topics, and industry credits are available when requested. All of these services the team provides are free to our partners. It's our way to help you provide the best services to your customers. Connect with us at any time. You can reach us through your Legrand sales rep or by email. We look forward to helping you on your next AV project.
So I mentioned to you up front, there were only 2 products that were like improvements of old versions. This is one of the 2, the Gen 2 version of the CX50 from ClickShare. That little box right there now has 2 4K outputs. So for meeting equity and for accommodating Microsoft Teams Room Front Row, where you have 2 displays and a camera in the middle, the CX50 for BYOM applications now has 2 outputs, and that was, I thought, substantial. So it got best wireless collaboration system. Bose's new VBS, I love that. It's over his shoulder right there.
It's so small. It's like
very small.
Like this big.
It's like a personal collaboration bar, as they're calling it. It's for huddle spaces. So it's for like meetings with 3 people or 4 people in a small huddle space, not inside of a room. But it has a mic, camera, and a speaker all built into one, all connected through one USB port. I love that. And that's best new huddle space video bar. Best new conference room video bar. Steph went to the Panicast 50 video bar system, which what is unique about this is it doesn't require an in-room PC, right? So you don't have to have a computer connected to it or even a laptop connect to it. The Teams and Zoom client, room client, are actually on the video bar itself. So it connects Wi-Fi or networked, and you get HDMI out of this that puts the content on the screen. So the content you're seeing there on the screen comes from the video bar system itself, because there's no PC needed in the room.
Yep. And our best new UCC-based audio conferencing system, that one goes to the new rAVe HDL410. Gary and I have talked a lot about new rAVe and how cool that company's patented technology is. You've heard us talk about it. It's their microphone mist, which basically allows anyone in a meeting room to be heard equally, because it throws these little sensors all around the room electronically that just pick you up wherever you are. So very cool.
And basically, what's different about this is that the main thing that's here is that this system allows the HDL to talk with PTZ cameras to make the accuracy of the tracking better. So instead of just using facial recognition, you're using the audio recognition. So the fluidity of these PTZ cameras is better, and the accuracy is better with the HDL410. And there's already 3 or 4 companies that are already partnering with them that are plug and play. So you just plug them in, they work.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you showed this video early, best new lav mics, SurePlex. Here's why those are good. Everyone uses lav mics every once in a while. One of the biggest problem you have is the person who's presenting doesn't really take care of it. They finish presenting, they wrap it around the receiver, they'll put it in their pocket, they'll step on it, they'll bend it, right? These are actually specifically designed for obnoxious presenters. They're literally designed for people that don't take care of things, so they're indestructible. So they built a version of indestructible lav mics in the SurePlex series. I love those.
That's cool. So this is our best new short throw projector, the Epson EB810E, and we actually have a video of this to show you a little bit more of how cool this projector is.
Hi, this is Gavin Downey, Group Product Manager with Epson America. I'm here in Barcelona at ISE, and we're announcing the EB810E. An incredible new projector. It's got 0.16 throw, so right up against the wall, you can get, we're showing 120 inches. So 3 or 4 inches away from the wall, it's 120 inches. It'll go all the way up to 160 inches, 5,000 lumens, laser, less than 25 pounds, beautiful form factor, a truly mobile solution. It would be perfect for carts, for breakout sessions, education. You know, it's based on 3 LCDs, so incredible image quality. The EB810E here at Barcelona ISE. For more information, please go to epson.com. Thank you.
All right, so next award goes to Christy Michael Child's LED 4K video wall system. Got best of show for LED demo. This thing looked amazing. It was 0.75 millimeter wall, very impressive. And they also had a 0.6 version as well.
Oh, yeah.
Best of show meeting equity demo goes to HD Base T, the Valens VA7000 chipset. Okay, so Steph, let me explain this. You know how when you look at a car, you know the cars that now have cameras outside where you can see an outside view of around the car when you're parking the car? The technology that HD or Valens used to supply to the car industry, they're now building into the VA7000 chipset. So it can use the camera serial interface rather than the HDMI output and take 4 separate camera inputs and combine them into one image. So for meeting equity, this is kind of cool in future.
Very cool.
Best to show new tech demo was LG's transparent OLED. If you look carefully, and you know this, Steph, because you were there, the whole entire booth was surrounded by transparent OLED. It was incredible. I mean, I don't think anyone would disagree with that as a demo. And then finally for the presentation I have here, here's the demo of the future of digital signage award goes to Vidiri and the Spark series. These are monitors that are fully encapsulated, no HDMI connector, really, really thin. All the content goes to it wirelessly, and they can be mounted in any different way, and they're square and rectangle. And then I know you have some videos of some of the other award winners, Steph, that you want to cover as well. We don't have slides on them, but you do have video on them. So do you want to talk about those?
Sure. So the best new AI-based PTZ cameras, Gary, you talked about this. This goes to the Sony SRG A40 and the SRG A12. This demo was actually very, very cool. So we're excited to show you this product video and show you why it won.
Hi, Rich Ventura, Vice President of Sony Professional Display Solutions of America, and we're at ISE 2023. And what we're showing here is our brand new SRG A40 and A12 cameras. What's amazing about this technology is that it's built-in intelligence and AI, so it allows us for the camera to follow naturally and smoothly as the speaker is speaking. So you're not getting jumpiness, you're not losing a speaker. It's using really smooth transitions as it follows the speaker. Whether I back off, I even go down low, the camera will go along with me. Very natural, using our intelligence. This is Sony intelligence, which is just amazing. And we're an industry leader when it comes to AI and cameras, and we're meshing all of that together. The other great thing about this, it creates a total ROI TCO conversation. You're reducing parts, you're reducing equipment that's needed to do this, as well as not even needing a camera operator. The last thing that we talk about this product, it's a great solution for auditoriums, distance learning, distance engagement. You go anywhere that you want a camera system that's really going to deliver the right message to your audience. To learn more about this product, go to the Sony Pro US website. We're excited about this new launch, and we cannot wait to get this in all of your hands. Thank you.
So continuing on, we have the award for Best New Meeting Equity Conference Room System, which goes to the D10 View, and we have a product video of that we can show you as well.
Hi, my name is Andrew Bissett, Country Manager for UK and Ireland at D10. Now today we're on the D10 stand at ISE 2023, and one of the items that we're showcasing is how we can make your meetings a lot more inclusive for people that are physically present in the room and those that are joining remotely. Now I think you're all pretty familiar with Smart Gallery from Zoom, where with Smart Gallery it takes a center camera and it gives you individual headshots of each person in the room. But how do you adapt that for a larger meeting room? So we're very pleased to announce, and this is the very first time we're showing, the new View cameras from D10. Now these actually attach on the side of the D10 device, in addition to the 4K camera at the top. Now both of these are 4K and they are placed on both sides of the device. One is designed for close-up, one is designed for further away. So now not only can you have Smart Gallery with individual headshots up to 40 individual people, but you can ensure that you get the best quality image of those individuals. For more details, please reach out to D10 or visit the D10 website at d10.com.
Hello, my name is Hans Christian Stuck and I'm the global.
And last product video I have for you guys, this is for most creative new projection screens, and this goes to AV Stumpful for its Any Shape line. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It can basically cut projection screens into virtually any shape that you can imagine. So check out this product video.
Hello, my name is Hans Christian Stuck and I'm the Global Marketing Advisor at AV Stumpful, and we're here in Barcelona at the ISE 2023. We have a lot of cool stuff to show to our existing and potentially new customers, but the one thing that I want to focus on is the revolutionary, and I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but the truly revolutionary Any Shape projection screen system. Now, until recently, it was only possible to build rectangular projection screens, or if you wanted to use different shapes, I mean, we could build curved ones, you would then have to mask the rectangular screens. But without Any Shape technology, you can custom order projection screens from our factory in Austria that could have a whole lot of different shapes. So you could create donut shapes, you could create rounded edges, curved projection screen frames, or triangles. This could be used for brand presentations in the digital signage context, in a retail context, and an installation context, or for live events. It's really, really unique, and I'm so happy that our engineers figured out how to do this. You can just send us an email and ask what's possible. I mean, the product name, the system is Any Shape, so just about any shape within very small limitations can be realized by us. And the most important thing is that we want to tell all the creatives out there, you don't have to start with the content. Now the projection screen frame itself could be the starting point of your creative journey to create something unique for your customers. If you want to find out more about our products in general, you can visit www.avstumpful.com, and basically with Any Shape, we're just opening the door to a whole host of new and different creative possibilities, like adding a new color to a color palette so that the creatives out there can really start their creative process. Thank you so much, and check out the new Any Shape system here at ISE at booth number 3B600, or visit our website at www.avstumpful.com. Cheers.
So for the full article, for the full list of winners, do make sure to just keep checking out rAVe Pubs. I will work on that today. So just make sure to keep checking out the website. We will have it on there before the end of the day. So I think that is all for me to announce for now, other than to please come back in about an hour and 20 minutes when we will be doing our American version of Replay ISE 2023. Of course, all countries are welcome, but this is the one geared a little more toward our American audience. So make sure to scan that QR code, figure out how to get registered, and join us. Then we will be showing a lot more product videos of, maybe things that didn't all win awards, but just things that we thought were cool, things that made a lot of sense with the trends that were happening on the show floor. And my final reminder will be to please join us for launch week 7. That is going to be March 6th through 9th. And I really wanted to highlight that we're going to have Emerging Tech Day. That's March 7th, which is going to be awesome because we're going to be talking about things like covering esports, virtual production, which is obviously a big deal as we saw at ISE, and even more. So make sure to scan that QR code, register for launch week 7, even if you don't come all of the days, whether you want to come for one or all of them, but you do get 2.5 CTSRUs for each day that you join. So if you join all 4 days, that's 10. So highly recommend joining. I'll see you guys in like an hour and a half. This has been another episode of rAVe TV. We'll also see you next week, same time, same place, noon Eastern. So thanks for watching. Bye.
It's the weekly show about Pro AV with the hottest news in the AV industry. It's rAVe TV. Give it up for Steph and Gary. Steph and Gary.